My name is Micheal Gardner, and I'm the principal at Studio G Architecture based out of Henderson, Nevada. We also have an office in Nashville, Tennessee. So one of the great and unique things about having our office here in Henderson is we get to be part of the redevelopment. They're doing some amazing things down on Water Street, and it's starting to work its way north up towards Boulder Highway. We've been in Henderson since 2006 is when we actually moved here. And you know, the city has helped us grow, and in turn we want to help other businesses grow, other designers, graphic artists, hairdressers, whatever it is, so that then they can grow and then spread out into the community and help, again, continue to diversify the city of Henderson. About a year ago, I was approached by one of the BLOQ parq team members to come on board to be the architect, design architect for the BLOQ parq. And I'm ecstatic to be part of the process and the project. It's a really unique site. It's a very challenging project from a design standpoint, trying to develop a solution that worked within the community and with the client's requirements. And I think we've created a project that will be very well sought after in the years to come. The BLOQ parq name was actually a collaboration of a handful of people upstairs as part of the studio. When we start down the road of design and working on a project, we always like to develop somewhat of a thesis or a little one-liner that we work towards. It gives the project purpose, it gives the project some direction. The traditional sense of the block is, you know, a bunch of homes lined up against each other on a cul-de-sac, and so we took that concept, took it vertical, and developed more of a park-like setting that is responsive to the shape of the site, as well as the community and the construction techniques that we're going to use to develop the project. What's interesting about the overall aesthetic and the formology of the project is I don't think it's specific to a style. It's actually more responsive to the construction techniques. When you really look at this being made of cubes, which are square steel structures that are going to be erected on the site. So our goal was to celebrate it and have that cube-esque formology, but it not look like a bunch of boxes stacked on top of each other. We took micro down to what's called a ghost kitchen, which is a kitchen that someone who maybe has a food truck that wants a actual kitchen that then they can sell their food through DoorDash or Uber Eats and actually have these stationary kitchens. So taking these, what used to be in Vegas, these gargantuan commercial kitchens, and bringing it down to the most important pieces of that cooking experience and the culinary experience into these micro kitchens. And I think the BLOQ parq is incredibly innovative, specifically in the fact that we are developing a mixed-use project with the cubes. We're taking residential, commercial, retail, office space, restaurants, and creating a community at the corner of Sunset and Boulder Highway. We firmly believe that BLOQ parq is really going to be that catalyst to the redevelopment at Sunset and Boulder Highway. And what's again kind of unique about the project is we didn't design it to be your traditional retail, open at 9, closes at 5. We really wanted to bring that kind of Las Vegas 24-hour feel and liveliness to the BLOQ parq. And by doing that, we feel that we're going to have this continual flow of people. We're going to have people that are going to come after work and have some cocktails and maybe grab dinner with some friends and really live in the community, which I think for the longest time, me coming from Australia, living in California, we always had a perception that Las Vegas didn't have a sense of community. And when you actually move here and you actually live here, Las Vegas and Henderson have more sense of a community than any other place that I've ever lived. The BLOQ parq, I think, has one of the most unique sites. I think it's going to become a catalyst of for development at Sunset and Boulder Highway. I think the community we're going to create here is going to be incredibly unique for Las Vegas.